Hey everyone, this is Pastor Kurt here from First Baptist Harrington. I want to jump in for a minute and give you guys a quick preview of what we're going to dive into this Sunday. We're following up from the Beatitudes a few weeks ago, and we're going to be in Matthew chapter 5, starting in verse 13. And these couple of verses, it encompasses the idea of you are the salt of the earth, and then Jesus goes on and says, you are the light of the world. Right? And I think it's such a powerful sentiment because it's not a suggestion, it's not you are part of the salt and pepper of the earth. It's very specific of the salt of the earth, and that we are the light of the world, not darkness. It's an identity for all of us. We are the salt and the light of the world, and salt preserves what's good, and light reveals what's true. Right. So we're going to really unpack this, and there's two questions that come to mind. One is, what happens when the world doesn't have the salt? Have you ever cooked a steak without salt? Maybe you have, and maybe you like it, and credit for you if you're able to do that. But you need the salt, right? It brings out the flavor of the meat of the steak. And you know, we look at the other side of this, of the light. What happens when light gets hidden? It goes dark, right? So our world needs Christians who live out their faith in a way that brings out the flavor of Christ and shines his truth into the darkness. And I think this is such an important idea because it encapsulates this idea that there's a difference between light and darkness. There is objective truth in light, and there's objective darkness. We know the difference. And us as Christians, we're supposed to be out in the world being the light, to shine into the darkness, to bring goodness and righteousness. And how do we know what is right and what is wrong? What is good and what is bad? What is light and what is dark? As we look to God's word, we look at what it says, and we allow it to inform our worldview. Our worldview should come from the Bible. We don't compartmentalize our worldview. A worldview is how we look at the world, our lens in which we see things through. And as we faithfully grow in our Christianity and be sanctified, we want to look at the Bible and have it challenge our worldview and change our worldview so our worldview becomes that of Christ. So when we're in the world, we are very clearly the salt and the light of it. So I'd love to y'all to get come over here with us and worship on Sunday. It's going to be an exciting service. We have a 9 a.m. connection section. We have coffee and snacks. We've got a 9:30 Sunday school, and our worship service begins at 10:30 a.m. So if you're able to, we'd love to see you come out. Bring your family, bring a friend. And that's where we're reminded that our faith isn't meant to stay inside the walls of a church. So when we leave here together on Sunday, late morning, maybe early afternoon if I go long, um, it's meant to change the world around us. We're meant to serve. And I love at the exit of our sanctuary, we have a little quote. It says, let the service begin. So as we walk out, we're called to serve and be the light in the world. May God bless you guys. Hope to see you Sunday. Take care.